How's it going, you guys? So, I've been following this little weird drama in YouTube fitness between Michael J. White and the rest of the fitness community. And personally, I had actually just noticed that Michael J. White has his own YouTube channel where he shares his ideas and things and his advice and insights on martial arts and fitness and even nutrition and whatnot. I discovered it a couple of weeks ago, actually, maybe a month ago. And recently he posted a video where he talked about weight loss and body composition, basically. And he was trying to explain his theory on how to optimize a training and nutrition program for body composition, for losing weight and gaining muscle, basically. And he claimed he was using body types like mesomorph and endomorph and things like that. He was using body types to as a basis for his ideology, as a basis for his method of body composition. And he was trying to say that different body composite or different body types require different training and nutrition programs. And he was going into detail on how to achieve that and yada yada. And the rest, and of course, anybody who understands fitness and nutrition and body composition and health understands that your body type and is going to change throughout your entire life. And there's been many people who have shown pictures of themselves throughout different stages in their career. And really, the crazy thing is, actors like Michael J. White, for example, but not him in particularly, they are the greatest example of just how amazingly your body can transform throughout the course of your life. Somebody who has very little muscle mass and no body fat, basically they don't really eat much and they don't lift, they're going to look like an ectomorph. They're going to look extremely skinny, and the minute that they start to eat adequate calories and put on adequate muscle mass through lifting and eating, unless of course they have a thyroid disorder which messes with their metabolism, then they're going to put on muscle and they can more so look like a mesomorph, unless they're super tall. But even then, they put on more muscle and boom, their body type has changed. Unless they're extremely tall or extremely short, then it might change a little bit. But that has nothing to do with your body type or your metabolism. It has more to do with the percentage of muscle that you have on your body compared to the percentage of fat in relation to your height and how it fills out the body. Okay, this is a more scientific explanation. But how you look, like, a really tall person can have the same percentage of muscle as a shorter person, but it's going to look less significant on a taller person because the muscle mass they have has to fill out a taller frame. And so they may look like they have less muscle than a mesomorph or than a shorter person with the same muscle mass, but they actually have the same muscle. It's just that you can't tell because they're taller. So in order for a taller person to show significant muscle mass, they're going to need more muscle just because they're taller. So the point is, it has nothing to do with, oh, I'm a mesomorph or I'm an ectomorph. It has more to do with how tall am I, how much muscle do I have, and how does muscle look on my tall frame. And the same thing goes with fat. It's distributed easier throughout the body. It's distributed in a more, it's like stretch, like it's hard to explain, but you should understand what I'm saying. A taller person, they can have the same amount of fat as a smaller person, but because they're tall, it's going to be distributed throughout their tall frame, and so it looks less noticeable because they're taller, not because, oh, their metabolism or they're a hard gainer or something like that. And this is something a lot of people don't understand. But basically, the more you eat, the more muscle or fat you can gain depending on your training. The only, it has nothing to do with your metabolism unless you have hormonal imbalances or unless you have thyroid imbalances, which can be solved through herbs and nutrition, even though most people don't know that. Anyway, I'd have to make an entire video on this, but many people have already beat me to it. And so anyway, Michael J. White, from what I can see, he was a personal trainer, and he trained a lot of celebrities and celebrity trainers before he was famous. And he himself has an amazing physique, and he's been an athlete all his life. Let me tell you something. Obviously, he has no idea how he's achieving great results. He doesn't have an accurate explanation scientifically as to how he's producing positive results. So his explanation may not be accurate scientifically, but the fact is he seems like he can produce beneficial results, okay? And from his resume, it seems like he has produced beneficial results in many people, many important people. So all these people, well, one guy in particular, I think his channel name is Every Damn Day Fitness. I think his name is Alan Roberts. He made a response video and he was going pretty hard. He was very derogatory in a unproductive fashion, basically calling him an idiot and a moron and cussing up a storm. It was really unnecessary. I mean, I use cuss words, but I don't mean them personally. It's more of an emphasis on my passion and my points, I suppose, to bump up the vibe rather than tear people down. And he was just, ragging on him about how much of an idiot he is and how he should stay acting and leave the training to other people. And it was kind of ridiculous because basically, and I understand, yes, he's wrong, obviously. And a lot of people made a response to Michael J. White about this, but essentially, I notice not just in the fitness community, but in the health community, and really just in society, in many different faucets of life, many different subject matters, even in martial arts, like, people don't really care how effective you are. Well, people do. People do care how effective you are, but a lot of people, okay, they care more about elitism rather than the amount of, the effects that someone's getting. People don't really care, like, oh, you're curing your diseases? They care more about, like, is it scientifically valid? What's your scientific evidence? Like, sure, you and hundreds of thousands of other people are getting great results doing what you're doing, but the scientific literature says that you're wrong. People care more about being politically correct or scientifically accurate than producing great results. And this really bothers me. It's like science should be there as a tool to help you, to help benefit your life and help benefit your understanding of how you get results. It shouldn't be there to, as a religion, meaning dogma, meaning like sure, like you're making great results, but it's not scientifically accurate. Therefore, you're an idiot, no matter what great results you're getting. People who call natural medicine people quacks, etc. So all I'm really saying is we should be respecting the results people are getting and educate them when necessary. And of course, correcting people on their accuracy of explanation is a good thing, but calling them an idiot, that's a little too far. We should be more concerned with the results rather than the scientific accuracy. Anyway, I only have 2 minutes to make this video. Subscribe for more awesome videos like this, and I'll talk to you next time. Leave your comments down below about what you think.